Hey everyone, it's 12 o'clock on Wednesday. Welcome to our Wellness Wednesday Live. I'm coming to you from my backyard today. It's beautiful, feels nice and warm, at least when the sun's out. There's a few clouds that keep trying to hide the sun, but I love it out here. I can hear the birds. It's nice and peaceful. And my three kids are very busy on their own lives inside with their teachers. So I thought I'd try not to interrupt and have competition of who can speak louder inside. So I'm outside. Anyway, thank you for being here. Welcome. I hope everyone's feeling good and not going stir crazy. I know on the top of my goal list every week is don't go stir crazy. It's getting a little bit more difficult to not go a little crazy. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kate Motz. I'm a functional medicine coach. I help people figure out the real reasons or the root causes for their health issues, and I help them address those root causes or real reasons so they can get healthy and stay that way. And for the last couple of weeks, I've been talking a lot about the immune system and how we can, keep our immune system strong, keep it healthy. Hey, Jill. Hey, Laura. Thanks for being here. I've been getting a lot of requests for specific recommendations for vitamin C and D, and I'm happy to provide individual suggestions, so please reach out to me if you'd like my help. But as always, my goal for these Wellness Wednesday lives is to provide you with strategies just to be the healthiest version of you, and most importantly, I want to inspire you to take action, because it's in the action that our health and well-being is improved. And I hope it's not too windy out here. It's getting a little chilly. So anyway, today I want to talk about hacking your stress. One thing that can greatly affect our immune system is stress. And I wonder if anyone is experiencing any stress these days. Like many of you, I've dealt with stress pretty much my entire life. Not exactly the stress that we're experiencing today, of course, but stress has been in my life for as long as I can remember, and I'm sure you can relate. And some stress is actually pretty enjoyable. I know that sounds crazy to say. Really, I just said that stress can be enjoyable. So let me explain. Stress can actually make us feel alive. It can help us accomplish tasks more efficiently. It can even boost our memory. Stress is a vital warning system. It tells us we're in danger. It tells us when to produce that fight or flight response. Comes in handy when we're really dealing with a panic type of an issue. But in recent years, and especially over the last, let's say, couple of months now, the types and the amounts of stress that we are facing is growing, and it's getting pretty huge, and it's really uncomfortable for a lot of people. Hi, Belinda. People are burning out. Stress is burning people out. It's become like a silent killer, and it doesn't need to be this way. And today we're just faced with these new variables like we've never faced before, and I feel like it's from the second we wake up until the minute we go to sleep at night. We're hearing about threats to our health. We're hearing about our spiraling economy, technology issues, bills, work. The future itself is in question. Everything's different. Everything's a bit uncomfortable. And so sometimes it feels like we get stuck when we're stressed. Like, how are we supposed to move forward if stress is holding us back? So that's what I wanted to talk about today. I think that we need to find effective ways to deal with stress, especially in this new situation that we're dealing with. So starting today and over the next several weeks, I'd like to just focus on providing you with some strategies for effectively dealing with stress, and I'd really love to hear yours as well. I don't have all the answers, and I know many of you have things to share, so please put them in the comments. Let us know if there are specific things that you've noticed over the past couple of weeks that have been extremely effective, or even just a little bit effective in helping you deal with the stress of our days these days. I don't believe that we can completely remove stress from our lives. I don't really believe in the term reducing stress. I just believe that we need to find more effective ways of managing it, because it's going to continue to come our way. And if we can find more effective ways to manage it, then that's better for us overall, our health and our overall well-being. And I don't think this is a one-size-fits-all approach either. I think effectively managing stress is very personal. It's a personal journey. Everyone's different. What works for you is maybe not going to work for your loved ones or your neighbors or your friends. So as we talk about different strategies over the next few weeks, again, I'd like to first challenge you to try something new. I'd like to challenge you to share with us, share with people that you care about. But most importantly, again, I'd like to inspire you to take some action. So pick something that you can try, and just try something. See how it feels. Make a note, put it in your journal. What works and what doesn't. Just be willing to try. I think that's step one. So I'd love to hear from you. Again, if you're watching the replay or you're here live with me, again, thanks for being here. If you're live with me, what are some of the things that help you the most in effectively managing your stress? Or what are some of the things that you've heard are effective? Maybe you haven't actually tried them yet, but you've heard them recently and you'd like to share them. We'd like to hear that here. And I mentioned I'm going to be sharing these not only here every Wednesday, 12 o'clock Eastern, but also through my emails. I do a weekly email. So if you're not on my list, head over to my website when you get a chance, sign up so I can talk to you like that as well. Sometimes it's not easy to reach people in one way, so I try to reach people as many ways as I can. So I just wanted to give one idea today. I wanted to talk a little bit about how food can actually be the cause of stress. And just specifically, hi Krista, hey Bunny, nice to see you girls, thanks for being here. Today I wanted to talk about food sensitivities, not food allergies, not the kind that cause an anaphylactic response, but food sensitivities or food intolerances. And just really quick, how this relates to stress, because I've been working with a lot of people these days, actually a lot of kids. And so I thought this topic of stress and foods was timely for today. So just real quick, when you eat foods that your body's sensitive to, it actually causes a stress response in your body. So it's similar in some cases to like if you were, come in contact with a virus or a bacteria, your body can view foods that you're sensitive to or intolerant to as like a threat, and causes a stress response, causes your cortisol, your stress hormone to spike. And so your body views these foods as like a danger, and eating them can cause a bunch of different symptoms. Hey Ingrid, hey thanks Jill, I appreciate you sharing that. I first discovered this food sensitivity issue quite a few years ago when my daughter developed eczema, and it came out of nowhere. And I won't go into all the details about how many doctors we saw and how many creams they prescribed and how nothing worked. But what I found with a very simple at-home food sensitivity test, it was a very simple finger prick test that's done at home, that she had developed a sensitivity to peanuts, which was so crazy because she had been eating peanut butter for years and there was never an issue, but all of a sudden she had developed this sensitivity to peanuts. And so, we did the test at home. We found out that the peanuts were causing the eczema, causing a stress response in her body. So we identified that was the issue. We removed that from her diet. Within a very short period of time, I'm talking like 3 or 4 days, her skin cleared up and the eczema never came back. And, what's really cool about it is that even, I think she was 6 years old or maybe 7 at the time, is that, you know, even at that point, she got to understand that this is what was causing her problems, her skin itchies and stuff like that, is what she called them when she was little. That she got to make a choice, that if she didn't want to feel that way, she didn't eat the thing that was bothering her. And I know that sounds really simple and a little silly, but it works the same way for all of us, for all of our bodies. When you eat something that you're sensitive to, it causes a stress response. And that can be showing up as digestive issues, random rashes, skin issues, stomach aches, all kinds of things. But initially it causes a stress response in your body. And it's so easy to figure out what it is. It's so easy to do this test. So my tip for today is, you know, there are many ways to identify food sensitivities. I just happen to like the test because it just takes the guessing game out of it. You know exactly what you should and shouldn't be eating. If this is something that is interesting to you and you want more info, please reach out to me. But remember that one cause of stress could be the food that you're eating. So make sure you're getting the right foods for you. That's it. I hope that was helpful today. Thank you, everyone. Jill, you said you turn on music and dance, take long meditative showers and baths, tried painting, not for you, but I love the music and dance. Such a great idea for stress relief, or, you know, just kind of reframing how you see it. You know, that stress response, some of us get like anxious and our heart starts pounding. Let's use that for good and do something like Jill said, turn on the music and dance. I love that. Thank you. All right, well, I hope everyone staying healthy, and I look forward to seeing you again next Wednesday, 12 o'clock Eastern.